Yeah, I just got up. That's, I think, probably painfully obvious. Sorry. I hope you skipped over the first however long a video that was, because that was just a waste of time. I'm just trying to see if chat works. Oh, Jesus. Oh, you. Live. That was just a waste of time. Just see if chat works. Damn it. I have no idea how this chat works, so roof, please work. Okay. Alright, well, at least it's working. Alright, so before I put somebody in the chair, um, I got a lot more balls added because I realized, if they hit the chair, they can light up the ball also. And actually, they have a better chance of lighting up multiple balls simultaneously, which I didn't learn until last week's live. So at least something productive came out of that, because I gave them 90 minutes to light this damn thing up. Alright, hang on for a second. Let me give this a little more energy.
This is the most amazing garment steamer I've ever seen. It can flat iron. It can steam while hanging. We have to talk about this today because a lot of individuals on the left and the right are calling for Attorney General.
Alright, so before I put something on the. I'm trying to find something, a long video that I can. Okay, so, uh, okay. Okay, so hidden chair. Uh, okay, so I got all of them to light up just by hitting the chair. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the energy that they have at their disposal with this. We've got a $10 fan. That was me. That's how sensitive that ball is where it's seated. All I did was I all I did was I hit the cable against the cat toy. or sorry, against the cable against the leg of the chair with the cat toys on it, and that's what lit up the red one. Presumably, I mean, I just had it was simultaneous anyway when the cable hit, but I just barely touched it. I'm gonna do it again. Yeah, so these are super sensitive where they're at. Okay, and I just realized, last week and throughout this week that they were not lighting up the four balls I had there at all. Because they weren't hitting the chair, and that was the only way to light them up. That's if I have the balls turned upside down. So a couple of these balls are turned upside down, so if you hit the chair, it'll light them up. That green ball is about dead, so I'm not expecting a whole lot out of it. But we could see how sensitive these things are at this point. So, yeah, the green ball's about dead. I'm not sure if I have any other balls. This one looks like it's dying. Oh, it's definitely dying. It's only got two lights. This one looks good. I can just tell you the in terms of the cat balls, I have had far greater success with the balls that are uh, not the colored balls that are light in color. So they make, dark blue, light blue, you know, through, for they do that for yellow. Uh, they have one that's purple, but that just is in the light color. Okay, and the one thing that I can tell you that I noticed that was different about it, uh, there was a sticker on it that um, indicated there was some kind of quality control measure, which I did not get on any of the other colored balls. Uh, so you're looking, if you want to get the right ones, it's going to cost a little bit more, but you want the ones that are light in color. So I think they're probably all made by the same company. I mean, certainly I've bought them from two different vendors. One of them is called Frenda. The other one is called, I don't know what, but the Frenda is where I purchased the light colored balls. My recollection was that it was $12 for four of them. Could be more than that. That one's garbage. Okay, so, hey, you. I need you to pay attention to the balls and light them up. Hit all of them. Boom, 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 boom. Okay? Alright, now let's see what we can get out of these guys. Pay attention. Yeah, I'm not. I'm. This being the first time I tried this, it worked only once the last week, but my thought on that was it worked because of the one that's on top of me right now. So, there's nothing that stops them from being able to reach over here and light up one of these balls, because last week they were able to light them up without having a character there. I'd have to go back to see if the thermal camera picked them up. But at any rate, those things are. Yeah, but in thinking this through, I realize I would only do this at the end of a broadcast, not at the beginning. I'm not going to have the patience for this. Oh, I thought that's what I was seeing. I knew it. This is what I get for doing this right when I wake up. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I'm putting this guy in the chair. You get in the chair. You get in the chair. It'd be nice if you would just sit down and not make me force this on you. I want you to get in the chair. Here. Ah, that's painful as hell. Relax. Okay, so that lit up all the balls, I think. So, yeah, I can feel the energy a lot more here than I can here. So I feel like, no, we just got one. Well done. This is how well trained these guys are at this point. You put them in the chair. They have had tremendous success with the yellow ball. I'm going to leave that one there for the time being. They'll probably hit that one again, but I'm hoping that if you hit the chair in this area or this area, if you hit the chair, okay, that will light up some of the balls too. Okay, but try both. Just go right down the line. What's going on? I need you to try to hit those balls as hard as you can. Okay, start from that end. All right, and then work your way back. Well, super sensitive. I mean, I have given them just a tremendous. You got to wait for the lights to shut off first before you hit any of them. Otherwise, it's not gonna know it's you. Okay, now. Okay, so while they work on that, I'm going to show you. I hate having this conversation with them here, but I'll show you what I have to go through. In terms of them being able to irritate you while you're sleeping, they can use fabric like an extension cord, and then once they've got a part of them underneath you, it's easy for them to irritate your skin, make you itch, or just make it so that it's uncomfortable. I mean, they made it so that I couldn't use a pillow for the longest time. I was having to sleep in a bag of the Faraday fabric, and the pillow would have to be outside of the bag. I couldn't put it inside. I couldn't have anything fabric on the inside. And ultimately, what I determined was that they had greater success with the fabric and natural, like uh, regular pillows, and I'm guessing because this pillow is foam, okay, and I'm guessing they couldn't use it because of this type of fabric that's on the outside of the foam that came with it. What are you doing? Light those balls up. That was me. I did that. Yeah. You see how super sensitive these balls are? I mean, come on. Rattle the place. Try to go through them. Okay? Red ball, green ball, chair. Pink ball, chair. Yellow ball, chair. You know, hit the chair. Okay? Hit the ball, then hit the chair. You see how easy it was for me to light these up. It would be nearly impossible for me to only light up one of these balls at this point. Although, let's see what it looks like when I hit it with the cable again. Yeah, that's what it's going to look like if I hit the leg of the chair with the cable. That's going to light up the red ball. Oh, and the blue ball. The blue ball is all the way on the left. That one's about dead too. The balls are not completely round. The on-off switch is kind of this nub, and I'm guessing they made it that way so the ball can't go too far. Because I could see if I actually had an animal that used these things, I could see these getting lost under furniture all day, every day. Wow, this guy's really sucking it. Anyway, So then what I have to do then is take the Faraday fabric and at least cover the front of the pillow. Okay, and then I wrap this inside of a regular pillowcase. And that's what I've had the greatest success with in terms of the pillow. It's not as easy to do that with the sheets, but I only have the Faraday fabric on the bed that goes down to um, the middle of, let's say, my shoulders from the back. So that's where they're trying to make you itch, is the middle of your back or the back of your shoulder blades. Uh, Something that's going to force you to get up to have to reach and get them. I don't know how much patience you want me to have with you. I mean, your performance has been less than impressive so far. Let me give it the other power source that I was giving them last time.
This is the matrix of creation. Literally encoded in this King's List, one of the most famous. Pieces of terraform on our planet ever decoded, and the first three genes of the Holy Trinity is, it's like they were cheat codes provided to you in advance to escape overhead.
Okay, I'm going to take my phone, I'm going to put it there. Oh, wait, I forgot to turn the Wi-Fi on. What a waste of time that would have been. Oh, I just realized I don't have anybody on screen. Okay, so that's all the balls lit up simultaneously. Okay, you hit those balls. Okay, hit all of them. Red, green, pink, yellow, blue. Okay, where there's not a ball, hit the chair. I did have a play. Well, I gotta put this back. That's there just to provide some Wi-Fi traffic. Yeah, no, don't mess with the phone. Just leave the phone alone. The phone is there to give you energy. Okay, we're not doing that test right now. I have seen them wake up a touch screen, but I haven't gotten them to do it on cue yet. So I do have a tablet that I would dedicate towards that. But I have more equipment to throw at this, but I don't have it at this location, so I need to go and do something about that. What's going on? Light them up. Yeah, you're sucking it right now. Maybe this is not a Sunday activity, but I guess I'll do the same thing I did last week. In that I'm just gonna lie back. Broadcast. Remember, you're hitting the balls, okay? Boom, 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 boom. Okay? On my back, we'll see if we can keep this, my guy, on screen here. Okay. Well, you're boring me. Try one of these balls over here. These balls. See? If the ball doesn't work, okay, try hitting the chair between the two yellow balls, or where the wrinkle in the chair and the fabric is. Yeah, I'm gonna give these guys 10 minutes, and then I'm quitting it. going on with the balls, guys? not going to be doing this on Sunday afternoons anymore. Come on. What is it with you? I'm not paying you overtime. reseated the balls. The two balls at the end are actually not touching, even though it looks like they are. So, oh, he's getting the red ball. Good job, buddy. See, that's all it takes sometimes. So I got to take responsibility for this one. Okay, but now you need to let it shut off first. Okay, and then light it up again. Okay, now light it up. I ran out of energy. Well done, buddy. All right, so we can see, like, yeah, this is basically what I have to do is I have to throw so many balls at this so that it goes and lines up there. That ball was the hardest one to illuminate before. Okay, well, you're on a roll, buddy. Can you get any of the other balls? Well done. Okay, well, that's, uh, got it again. Good job, buddy. Can you light up any of these balls? It's just the red one. Apparently, just the red one. one's easy for him now. He's figured that one out. He's found the sweet spot. No surprise to me that is one of the light colored balls. I'm assuming that all the balls are produced the same with the exception of the coloring. And what the quality control does is it gets rid of all of the bad balls. Because some of the, when I buy, just the plain colored balls, like I can buy 8 for the price of 4 of the colored balls. No quality control, but there'll be 2 or 3 of them that are, practically dead or non-functional. Okay, well that's it for me. I'll put in the comments when we have success, and I'll do one. Well, now that I had success with this, it makes me rethink. Maybe I'm just going to do these every Sunday afternoon instead of Saturday nights. But I'll try to maintain some consistency. I'm not going to do another one. Um, I probably won't do another one before Christmas, but it's possible that because there'll be so much activity in terms of Wi-Fi traffic on Christmas Day, I may, I may decide to, I may decide to do a broadcast there if I'm bored. Anyway,